Well, I would say from the day we start think about, from the day where we're talking about the inception of the project. And I remember the very successful kickoff in Cairo, March 1st. And it's add for our work in the international level and internal level, where we, the says, those who dare to lead shall never cease to learn. And every step ahead, we learn how to work in the consumer protection and collect from the others country, the advanced countries, and also from our regime countries. This is what's count at the end of the day. The main idea, how to bring the regime together, and at the same time, because sometimes we find there is too many problems is coming from abroad. And sometimes some of our problems is exported to abroad. For that, when we sit together and we work together, we can have our own early warning system. We can work together. We can raise the capacity building of each other. And at the same time, would be very effective if we are looking really to have the Arabic market, and if we would like to prevent the counterfeit from coming from the other countries and affect another countries. And it's a win-win situation. Well, really, this is a very good project, and we benefit out of it in a very highly level. And at least in the international level, when we meet the other countries, we become a part of this advanced system is running in the consumer protection. And we can't ignore the fact the new directives, which is launched from the General Assembly December the 22nd, 2015, this is our new constitution. And a part of this new directives is how to help each other, how to raise the capacity building of the developed countries, and how we make the consumer protection. It's a part of the sustainable development agenda, and to prevent poverty or to fight poverty and prevent the poor people, the vulnerable consumer, for his rights to be violated. And I believe this is a good project, and we hope that we continue till the end, and we hope that we exchange views and exchange experience and teach each other, and at the end of the day, we all are a winner in this project. Well, you answered. All those good goals, who can ignore to achieve those goals? Because this goals is for the best interest of our country, for the best interest of our economy, for the best interest of our consumer. Because no market will be controlled unless there is a good governance. And for that, we establish the High Committee for Market Control. This consists of all the key players from the export and import, custom, police, standardization, Ministry of Health, internal trade, industrial control. All the key players are presented in that committee, which we meet once every month, at least once every month, to exchange views, or to at least, if I spot there is a dangerous good in the market, I have to pass the information to the other agencies, because at the end of the day, this is not only the Consumer Protection Agency duty, it is the duty of every key players in Egypt. And for that, we like to get from the other experience. We have good experience in the other Arab countries, and also as well, we have our own experience We'd like to pass some of our experience to the other countries because we all belong to that regime. It's an obligation among each other. Well, we are not in a contradictory situation. We all are at the same boat. And for that, I believe it's linked because we link it with an early warning system. This is what we aim. It's linked in raising the capacity building of each other, which is related. And it's also, at least we get to know where to contact. We have a personal, even a personal context. We don't take too much time when we need to ask for help from the other countries. We pick up the phone or we send an email. Now we know each other. They know that we are working at the same target. And for that, I believe this is very helping to our work. Let me tell you about my personal experience in that field. Through our communication with the rest of the countries and with the rest of the world, through UNCTAD and through the other networks like the ASPEN and the others, I was elected as the chairperson for the first IGE, for the Intergovernmental Group of Experts on Consumer Protection. And that was really an honor. I will treasure it to the rest of my life. And that wouldn't have been happen if I had no connection, or at least I remember one of our colleagues, he said, when you were nominated to share the meeting, I said, this is Atef, I know him quite well. And for that, I can reject the nomination. We benefit out of it. At least we give us the confidence and trust to be that we are a part of the international community. And for that, we are very appreciated to the project.